Okay, so setting up your booking calendar. This is going to be a juicy video because not only am I going to show you how to set up your booking calendar, but also how to create a custom form that people fill out when they book and how to link it to a custom landing page that you've built, and also how to set up an automation whereby when someone fills that out, you get notified by email. So here we go. Let's go to settings on the bottom left and scroll down until you get to calendars. So we're going to create a new calendar. You can see there are different options. We can just select service calendar. So select the staff member, which is me. Let's put the duration 30 minutes. And this is the availability. I've got my time set to Los Angeles because we operate out of Sacramento, Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. That's fine for me. Let's give it a name. Test Kelly again. So what we do then is go back. We're on our main menu, go to sites. Firstly, we want to build a form. So this is the details that once someone books into the calendar, this is what you want to collect from them. Start by adding a new form. This is what it's going to look like by default. You can add new elements by selecting this plus in the top left. You can also delete elements by clicking the X. If you click this, you can then change that. So if you want to just have privacy policy, which is good to have because it lets people know that you're going to be using the details you're collecting from them in the right way. So let's just go and get my privacy policy URL. The way we change that is you select it, 3 dots, break the link, and then add a new link like that. So yeah, we want to collect first name, last name, phone, email. That green doesn't look very nice. I always go for that navy blue. That looks pretty hot. If we want to add anything else, like maybe we want to select or take their postcode, maybe we want to collect their business name, and we want to ask them one question. It will come out like this. There are so many different options, like single drop down, multi drop down, single line, radio select, checkbox. The way you customize that is select it, change it to what is your URL, your business URL. We save that. Let's rename it test calendar form so we can properly identify it. We can go back. So let's go back into settings on the bottom left, calendars. Now we've got our test Cali. Let's click the 3 dots on the right, and then we can edit this. So it's good to have your business logo there as well, so that when people are booking, let me just show you an example. People will see your logo there like that. Availability. This is your calendar availability. So just put times that you want people to book in. Another cool feature is like look busy. If you want to hide the number of available spots, for instance, 25%, it's going to make you look like you're in more demand. And that's a cool feature that our CRM has. These service intervals, so how long in between bookings? If you've got bookings just like left, right, and center, maybe you want to keep like 15 minutes in between bookings to sort of, gather your thoughts, make some notes. How long does the meeting go for? Minimum scheduling notice. If you want people to be able to book like only 3 hours in advance, you can put 3 hours. It's better to have something there rather than people being able to book in 15 minutes and then you're like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. I've got something else to do. So date range is how many days ahead can they book? If you want them to be able to book a time in the next 5 days, just book 5. Then we'll save that. Once it's saved, it's going to bring us to the next stage. So forms and payment. That's the thank you message. That message may not suit your business, but if it doesn't, you can just customize that. I'll show you how this works with these custom fields and custom values. So you can go, thank you for booking. Your appointment has been scheduled for, and then we've got our custom values in here. So appointment, we can go start date time, boom, there we go. What that's going to do is enter the time that they have selected. So your appointment has been scheduled for scheduled time. Save that. Another interesting thing that we need to do is that form that we created just before, that's now in here. So instead of that default, we want to select test calendar form. Save that, and then people are going to fill out that form once they select their time. allow reschedule appointment or cancel appointment, and the additional notes. You can customize all of that. So if you don't want them to be able to cancel or reschedule within 1 hour of the scheduled time, then you can put 1 hour. So now what we're going to do is go back to the main menu, calendars. This will be your booking calendar. So any appointments that you get will appear in here, appointments. You can manually add an appointment, but this is set up so that it's automated. We want to automate as many things as we can. So calendars, you'll be able to see your calendar here, and any appointments will also appear. Now what we're going to do is go down to sites, and we're going to integrate this with a landing page. Let's go new funnel from blank, test Kelly. So let's add a new step, edit that step. So here we are on our blank landing page. Let's add a section and a row. This is pretty straightforward once you know how to do it, but I'll show you that in another section. Please book a time in the calendar below. You can just press that plus to add a new element, search for calendar. Select your calendar. We've got test Cali. Okay, so save that. Now you'll see here that when people submit the form attached to that calendar, what it's going to do is use whichever action has been assigned in the calendar builder, which is going to be thank you for submitting the form or thank you for booking a time. What you could do is select that and click go to next step or bring them to your website. If you go to next step, then you can put a thank you page after this. So we can build, let's just go save and publish. Go to automation. Last thing I'm going to show you is how to automate. When someone submits the form in that calendar and books a time, we want you to receive an email or a text. So what we do is create a workflow and start from scratch. The trigger is going to be form submitted, not Facebook lead form or TikTok form. It's going to be form submitted. And you need to add a filter. So form is, that will be the filter, and you need to select test calendar form. When the form submitted is test calendar form, that will trigger this workflow to happen. Save trigger. So then what do we want to happen when someone submits that form? Firstly, what I do is create a contact so that that person will be created as a contact in the CRM. Add field, then we want it to collect their first name, and then we select contact, first name, add field. Just do exactly the way I'm doing it and you'll be fine. Last name, select this, contact, phone, what was it there? Then we were also collecting their postcode. And one more thing, which was a custom field. So you'll find that down the bottom. What is your business URL? Then where we find custom fields here is in contact. We go down all the way to the bottom in contact. So contact, scroll all the way to the bottom, custom fields. What is your business URL? We know that that has successfully integrated. We can go plus again, and we want to send ourselves an email. So we go, oh, what we should do first also is create an opportunity. So you can go create opportunity, create or update opportunity. And what that's going to do is add them into your pipeline. Obviously, we don't have any pipelines in this account because it's a new account. But if you do, you can select the pipeline and select the stage in the pipeline, like for instance, new lead. And then every time someone submits that form, it's going to create a contact and put that contact as an opportunity in the new lead column so that you can see them in your pipeline. We don't have a pipeline set up. So what we're going to do is internal notification. That means that we're going to notify ourselves by email or SMS that this submission has occurred. I always go Jason at Cavallaro Media, from email, cavallaromedia.ads, and then subject. I like to go like, we have a new inquiry, or we have a new Facebook lead. Then what you want to do is like this: name, phone, email, postcode, and site URL. So then you go here, custom values, contact, first name, space, last name, so phone, email, postcode down there, and the site URL, which will be in custom fields at the bottom. What is your business URL? There we go. So make sure you save that action. That means that every time this form is submitted, a new contact will be created and you will receive by email, we have a new calendar booking containing these details. To user, all right, who's going to receive it? All users, assigned user, particular user, or custom email. So we can just go assigned user or all users. It's going to come to me regardless. I'm the only user on this account, so it doesn't really matter. Save action. Make sure before you save, press publish so that this is live and that it's actually going to occur when someone does submit that form attached to the calendar. So then you can rename it here, test Cali workflow, save, and that's it.